I hate watching myself.
I know. I'm getting
even for like in grad school when you had to do like your taping or whatever.
I know. Hi, if you've already joined us. I don't see any viewers yet. Good. Let's see. Make sure this is working. Yeah.
I have mine here too if you need to.
Okay, we're good. Hello, everybody. I see some viewers on. I'm Mrs. Simpkins.
I'm Miss Urban.
And we're going to be getting started in a few minutes. We're just testing out a few things so we know we're ready for the broadcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us this afternoon to talk about financial aid. I think I'm going to grab the door.
Here, I can do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Afternoon. Oh, yeah, that's going to help. That's going to help a lot.
You did a good job on this. You did a good job on this.
Yeah, that's the one we did. We did a workshop for the kid, boot camp for the kids last year. And I just added a few things. So we can talk about them tonight. And we'll probably still have to do one for the kids. Probably next week. Well, it is 1:30 and we are ready to start talking about financial aid basics with you guys this afternoon. Thank you again so much for joining us. We are so excited to be bringing you this information. For those of you who are with us live, you will have the opportunity to ask questions. You can send those to my email address, and we'll be able to pull those up and answer any questions that you have. If you're watching the archive version, please feel free to do the same. Email either me or to you with the information that you need. So we're going to go ahead and get started because there's a ton of information to share this afternoon. So I'm going to pull up the PowerPoint and you guys are going to be able to follow along with us. Again, if you have any questions, you can shoot us an email and we'll be able to take a look. Okay, so again, we're going to be doing financial aid. And I guess before we get started, though, I do want to make sure that I introduce I know she shared with you who she was, but I want to talk about how blessed we are to have Ms. Irvin join the counseling team this year. She's working with special populations, and we're so excited.
I'm excited too.
That she's here with us. And again, we're excited to be sharing this financial aid information with you this afternoon. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start talking about the different kinds of aid, and then we'll get more to information about FAFSA and also about NDCAPS, and then about the process that you guys are going to be taking over the next couple of weeks to get your aid complete. And this will be a process that'll probably take us the entire school year, and that's fine. And we're going to be here to kind of hand walk you through that. And so any questions you have, we're going to make sure you email them to us. Okay. All right. So let's get started.
Okay. So what is financial aid? Financial aid is broken up into 3 different parts. There's free money, and that's basically money that you're going to be getting scholarships for, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. There's also earned money, and there's also borrowed money. And a lot of times you think of borrowed money as those federal or state loans that you apply for. So we're going to get more in depth about them, but there's 3 different types that we need to think about when we're thinking of financial aid.
So we're going to start off with free money. Free money is grants and scholarships. This is our favorite kind, of course, because we don't have to pay it back. And grants and scholarships, we hope, are going to make up the largest of the money that you get to pay the college tuition for your babies next year. Grants are going to come primarily from the federal government, from the state of Maryland, and some colleges offer small grants. Scholarships are going to primarily come from the state and from the universities that your children apply to, and also from private institutions. For example, just in Prince George's County, every one of the Panhellenic organizations, Delta Sigma Theta, Alpha Kappa Alpha, and Omega Psi Phi, all offer scholarships. So we're going to be talking about that process and how to apply and how to do all of that once we get closer to the end of the presentation. So again, free money is grants and scholarships. So that's the stuff we want. Borrowed money, we're going to talk about loans. And so people kind of frown on loans, but for some students, loans may be a decent option. You've got the Direct Plus loan, the Direct Subsidized loan, and the Direct Unsubsidized loan. These are all loans that will be offered to you by the federal government. And they'll be offered to you. You'll get it when you get your report from after you filled out your FAFSA. What we're going to ask you to do as you're considering loans is to make sure that you're doing your research, that you know your interest rate, pay that money back, and that you consider the amount of money as well. There are students I know who've been offered thousands of dollars when they may be offered $10,000 when they only need $2,000. They take the full $10,000, not thinking about the period of time where they're going to have to pay that money back after graduation. So get educated about loans. The other piece I want you to remember is that loans that are subsidized are loans where the federal government will be paying your interest while your child is in school. And so if you have to take a loan, you want to make sure that you're looking at loans that are subsidized. And that way you don't have interest, your child is still in college. If you do have to take an unsubsidized loan at any point during your child's college career, you want to try to make sure you're paying the interest. Even though you're not required to make payments, I would still try to make payments on the interest so that you don't have that interest accruing over their college. We're actually going to take a small break right now because we have our afternoon announcements, and then we'll get right back to it.
On bus 850, if you left your keys on bus 850 this morning, please make sure you stop by the main office before here at Surrattville. Game time is 2 p.m. Admission is $5. Also remember that tomorrow is Green Out Day, Students should wear some form of green shirt, and the High School Boosters Club will reimburse the 5 students who show the most school spirit during the game. If you have any questions or need more information, please see Coach Wade. The College and Career Counseling Office is offering FAFSA on October 4th at Largo High School. You can get help completing your FAFSA forms. If you need more information, see your guidance counselor. Drill team tryouts will begin on Monday, September 19th through Monday, September 23rd. Tryouts will be held in the multi-purpose room from 3 until 5 p.m. Anyone interested in trying out must attend all days of the tryout and arrange for your own transportation. Uniform fees and dues are due as soon as possible. Juniors and seniors, do you need community service hours? Are you interested in helping your peers? If you're